welcome back to another video, and today we got y'all with the new updated and improved AFK farming method, the team that you're going to want to use to AFK farm. And I've tested it. This team pushes even further than the previous AFK farming team that we had, so obviously this is a big improvement. I was able to get to wave 20 in 12 minutes of the one defense that AFK to farm letters. Just as a little test, that was one of the AFK farms I was trying it out on. Obviously you can use this into whatever content you like. I was just testing it there, for example. And remember, FINA can counter all elements, so she works in damn near anything. We'll talk about that more in a second. But yeah, if you guys like this video, like the video, comment, subscribe. It helps out the channel a ton. Helps motivate me as well to make more videos for you guys. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So obviously we're gonna be using FINA. FINA is amazing for AFK farming, and I mean, I already told y'all before that we gonna find a way to make an AFK farm build with her, but goddamn, she's better than I thought she was. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna show you something very important for FINA, what makes her so good for AFK farming. First of all, as we know, I've already talked about FINA in previous videos. Also, all the other characters in this video I've talked about in previous videos, so I won't be like deep diving into their kit like we did before. If you want to see those, refer to the previous videos on the channel. Now, let's talk about why FINA is so good. So, the main thing that makes FINA so good is that she has all elements except from Umbro in her kit. She does Lumino by base. All her stuff, she can do Lumino. She's considered a Lumino character, which is very important. I'll explain why it's so important and so good for her to be doing Lumino damage for the specific build, obviously. Other than that, she has all the other elements at her fingertips. She has water, she has fire, she has electric, and she has a Nemo. Now, what makes FINA so good is when you use her ult. As you can see, there is a water AoE. She can also swap it again, as usual. Fire, lightning, a Nemo, just to show. Now, obviously, you see there's a timer on the buffs down bottom. Very important to pay attention to these timers. This is how you keep the buff up for your other characters. I'll stand by this just so I can keep getting energy to show you guys. But what I want to show you guys is when this runs out, that doesn't, like, the buff runs out that you normally give to your allies, but the AoE still stays. So as you guys can see here, the timer is up, but the AoE is still ticking. Also, that obviously means anything in this AoE will also take damage. I will show you guys that as well. I'll probably have to cut here because we're out of sanity in this goddamn training area, and for some damn reason they don't want to give us infinite sanity settings or some shit. So yeah, I'm gonna have to leave training. I'll cut back to when we're back in here just to prove it to you guys again. Alright guys, and we are back. I don't know if I made an edit there. If I didn't, that's gonna sound pretty goddamn awkward in the video, but regardless, we're back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spawn in a level, let's go like 90 enemy. Actually, we do 100 for the video, so you know what, let's just spawn in a random level 100 enemy. Let's make ourselves invincible, turn off his AI, and we'll spawn him in. Level 100 tanky enemy, the ones that take no damn damage. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna sit here and we're gonna let the timer run out, and then you guys are gonna see. As you can see right now, he's still taking damage, We have about 4 seconds left. And boom, buff is now turned off. As you can see, he's still taking damage. So this makes FINA actually damn near completely AFK. It's really goddamn good. I don't have to do anything at all, and he will continuously take damage every 2 seconds. So it's pretty damn good. But yeah, this is what makes FINA so damn good in here. And obviously, she can do this with all elements since she's the avatar. So that's absolute peak for farming, because you get to pick what content you want to go into. Obviously, this damage bonus really only like comes into play in the harder content, but it's still really nice to know that you can counter any enemy you run into with FINA just at the touch of your fingertips. All right, now let's talk about the other characters in this team. So we have our trusty GOAT, the one that's been in all the damn team, Lisbel. Lisbel has not changed out of this team. She's still here. She's still really goddamn good, and she is here to stay. She's amazing in this team. She works really well. She does good AoE. We've talked about Lisbel more than I can mention. Don't worry about it. Y'all get it. Let's talk about the next very important character in this team, and the one that really allows us to go up in the wave. So obviously FINA is extremely important, but the other most important character is gonna be Lady Niffle. Yes guys, we are using her in this build not only because she does really good damage, but because she also buffs FINA, we'll talk about it more in a second, and she also does really, really good grouping. Now, I'm going to spawn these enemies at level 100, even though I probably showed a clip of higher level enemies than this. We'll spawn in the super, super tanky guys at level 100, just to showcase how good this team is. Remember, these guys are the really, really tanky ones. You're never really going to be fighting these guys in bulk. But yeah, as you can see, with Lady Niffle and Rebecca and FINA just sitting here AFK passively doing damage, these guys get absolutely just completely obliterated. It's no surprise, Lady Niffle's a good character, Rebecca's really good for AFK AoE farming, and FINA is just an amazing character as well for her own AoE and the fact that she's very AFK friendly. So as you guys can see, I have done nothing but walk around in circles this entire time. I haven't clicked my skill again, and everything on the goddamn screen is completely dead. So yeah guys, the build is amazing, and again, I'm sure I've showed you guys, I was able to get to wave 20 at 12 minutes, which is really goddamn solid. Let me turn off my ult so I don't waste all my sanity. But yeah, this is going to be the team. Now, let me show you all the builds for everybody, what we're cooking with to allow them to pump out this much DPS, what weapons we're running for them to be this good. So guys, the first character we're going to be talking about is obviously our little goat here, FINA, the little boogs. This is the build we're going to be running on her. It is amazing. This is what I would tell you guys to run. I don't really think you want to change too much. Obviously, if you have higher levels of certain things like +10s, then you can swap in and out things. We're running Trapped on FINA because obviously FINA is going to be the lowest damage dealer here, but she's really, really important for the early waves because her AoE is just as good as Rebecca's in this build, and she's able to just help Rebecca clean up everything on the map fast as hell. She's good, and you don't have to do anything unlike the other characters. So normally when you AFK on a character that will do nothing, but they won't grant the team much as well. But Rebecca, with FINA here, FINA does a lot of damage on her own. So you're AFKing a good character, and then you have good characters around there. That's why it works so well. But yeah, this is the build we're going to be running. We're running Morale, so FINA can do more damage. We're running Trap, so FINA can do more damage. Obviously, she's the lowest damage dealer. She needs it. Wildfire, we're running range for her skill. I think we're sitting around 17 meters on it in range. Yeah, around 17.8. I lowered Rebecca's range, we'll talk about that more in a second. We're running, as you can see, double Eternity, double Volition. Volition is skill damage. The problem with FINA is that we don't have a lot of ways to get skill damage, so skill damage is very, very good on her. So yeah, we're running double Volition, double Eternity. We have to run Eternity because having skill duration is really good, as well as having, Inspo, there's nothing to say about Inspo. Everybody knows how good this damn wedge is. If you don't have the yellow one, use the blue one, it's still busted. Well, yeah, we need duration because if you guys didn't know, just to be clear, duration does help with the sanity cost on our ultimate, as you can see right here. It makes it cost less. So yeah, duration very important. Skill inspo right here, absolute must on this character, and this is what we're running on her. Now, let's talk about the other characters in the video, and then we'll talk about their weapons. As you guys can see, this is what we're running on Lady Niffle. As you can see, because we are running Morale on FINA, Lady Niffle has to, I guess, lose her morale to help the team overall. As you can see, this increases damage up by 11% for all her teammates. So Lady Niffle is going to be changing that. Other than that, the build for Lady Niffle is completely the same. You're running a shit ton of Scorch, double Volition with Wildfire. This is how it's looking. It's amazing. She doesn't really need Wings Inspo, so I wouldn't really recommend using it because when you cast her ultimate, you get a bunch of free skill charges, or 6 free cast of your skill. So yeah, we'll talk about her weapon more in a second. As for Rebecca, this is the build we're currently running on Rebecca. We're running Serenity so she can funnel her teammates. We got just the same range. We're running Misty Veil with the attack speed spear on her to give her the extra attack speed to her summons. We're running Spectrum right here for 30 range. We lowered our range a little bit and gave her more, I guess, skill efficiency, so her skill will cost less. So as you can see, this will reflect that, obviously. Skill efficiency, skill damage, skill damage. But yeah, and obviously max sanity. Very, very important for Rebecca. She's a very sanity hungry character. She can spawn 5 jellyfishes if you have introns on her, so she needs a way to keep her sanity up. As well, Intron 2, the more introns you have, the better. This will work at Intron 0, just to be clear. This is just where I have mine, so there's nothing I can really do about that. Lady Niffle, we have her at max introns. Again, you do not need Intron 6 for Lady Niffle to be amazing, because in this build, she won't be using a weapon, so the 6 won't even be that good. It's still good, but obviously, it's not as busted as what you really want, right? Because she's not really using her weapon primarily. But yeah, more introns you have, the better. Character's amazing, nothing really else to talk about there. As for the weapons that we're running on this character, so for FINA, we're using Wine Wrath for skill damage. I already told you guys how important this is on her. She needs as much skill damage as possible. And we are running Embla. This bow is peak. It is so good on FINA. And the reason why it works so well on FINA is because she is considered a Lumino character, even though she doesn't really like do a shit ton of Lumino damage. She's considered a full Lumino character. So she gets the 30 skill range and she gets the big bonus skill damage on here, which is absolute peak when a Lumino character deals skill damage, grant 35 skill damage, 35% skill damage for 6 seconds. Her skill ticks every 2 seconds, so you will literally have permanent uptime on this. It will be a 0 downtime. Now, if you do not have this bow, you can run the pistol right here for skill damage, but obviously Embla is going to be king. This bow is amazing on her. I was sleeping on it, but it is really good. Glad I ran into it. It's amazing. 100% recommend running Embla. As for Lady Niffle, since she is already broken as shit, we took off the Embla from her, obviously, since FINA is using it, and what we gave her was this weapon right here. It gives her extra skill range, which is good for Lady Niffle. I've already talked about this in a previous video, and obviously, it is amazing because when a Lumino character deals bonus damage, it's a 30% chance to grant allies attack. But yeah, so we just slapped this on Lady Niffle right there. Amazing, 90% attack, can't sleep on it. And as for Rebecca, sorry for keep tabbing out, goddamn. Where is she? We are running her spear, and I already said it, but I just wanted to show it for everybody wanted to see. This is what we're running on her. We're running her spear for the attack speed to her jellyfishes. The reason why this works, again, just to be clear, guys, is because of this wedge right here. I've already spoken about it in a video for them, so if you want to see that, you can go watch that video. But yeah, this team is going to be it. I think it's amazing. I think this will work into damn near any content. You have FINA with good AoE, full AFK. She's able to match elements of anything you want to face. Peak her dead, which helps her damage a lot, right? Because she's not pumping out damage. Now, if you decide to play the game, it will be even better, because then FINA will be able to actually throw buffs onto her teammates, and you'll be able to fully take advantage of her introns and stuff like that, and even her default without introns, you'll be able to take advantage of stuff like to be continued. Obviously, you'll have this as well. But yeah, if you want to play, it will be even better. We have Lady Niffle for just the heavy duty. You already know when the big elites pull up, she will slam the shit out of them. This is her purpose in this team. She's really there for the super tanky elites. Obviously, her grouping is nice. Her AoE is good, but she's really just there to deal with the super tanky elites that are going to make the game a little bit harder for you to AFK in. And obviously, our trusty Rebecca, amazing AoE, good damage, 5 damn jellyfish, pulsing on the map, cleaning up everything. There's nothing to be said about her. She's really goddamn good. Everybody has her for free. If you get introns, she's even better. And guys, that is going to be everything for this video. Let me know what you guys think of this team. Let me know if there's any improvements that you guys think I could make into this team. I think this is pretty damn good. I'm pretty happy with how this team is functioning. I know it's not the biggest change from the previous video, but I mean, we have 2 new characters. It's performing way better than the team before. So I feel like this was a video that was worth bringing to you guys. Again, if you guys have any ideas for any improvements that I could make on this team, be free, go ahead, let me know. Obviously, I want to know it. If y'all know it, I want to be efficient too. But yeah, if you guys like this video, like the video, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. You guys have a wonderful day. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.